everyone, in today's video we will be looking at analytical geometry. Analytical geometry is also known as coordinate geometry or Cartesian geometry. And analytical geometry is the study of geometry using a coordinate system in the Cartesian plane. So in grade 9 you would have learned how to write a coordinate out, or that a coordinate is made up of a pair, and it's x and y. We always write x first and then y. Now let's talk about the Cartesian plane. Okay. Now the Cartesian plane is made up of two axes, x and y. Y is your vertical, x is your horizontal. Okay. I'm going to put in some numbers here. So we go 1, 2, 3. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So everything below the x-axis is negative and everything above is positive for your y values. Then we get 1, 2, 3. So everything to the right is your positive x values and everything to the left is your negative x values. So now we can plot coordinates in this Cartesian plane, right? We have our first quadrant here, our second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Now let's say I ask you to plot these three coordinates. So I said A, which is negative 1 and 2, B, which is 2 and 1, and C, which is 1 and negative 2. So now we know the coordinates are written as x and y. So A is negative 1 and 2. So on the x-axis we look for negative 1, which is here. And then we look for 2 on the y-axis, which is there. And we'll plot that coordinate as A. Then B is 2 and 1. So on the x-axis we look for 2. On the y-axis we look for 1. And we plot coordinate B there. Then coordinate C, which is 1 and negative 2. So on the x-axis we look for 1. And on the y-axis we look for negative 2. And that's where you put your coordinate, and that is C, right? So there are your three coordinates. Now if I had to plot coordinate D here, and I had to ask you what, or write out the coordinates for D, you'd say, well, D is negative 1 and negative 2. Sorry, negative 2 and negative 1. Sorry, got the x and y's mixed up. Okay, and that's how you plot on the Cartesian plane.